Good morning. My name is Technical Sergeant Eric Jones, and for this week's video assignment, I will be discussing the dynamics of a team that I was assigned to while I was on the Memphis Police Department. And then I'll describe how that team was led and managed. The task force that I was assigned to was created to help enforce the first gang injunction in Memphis, Tennessee. The targeted gang was the Riverside Rolling 90s Neighborhood Crips. And that injunction meant that the members of that gang had to abide by certain conditions in certain geographical areas. And these areas were called safe zones. Members could not appear together in public view or any public place accessible to the public in these zones. Members could not confront or provoke any person known to be a witness of any activity of gang members. Members could not possess any gun, ammunition, or illegal weapons within these safe zones. Members could not damage or deface any private property or possess any tools for the purpose of tagging private property of others. Members could not possess, sell, or use any controlled substance or paraphernalia without prescription. Members could not act as lookouts to warn of the approach or the presence of law enforcement. Members could not possess any alcohol containers while in public or in the view of any public place. Members could not be in the presence or in any private property without public consent, without the owner's consent, Members could not make threats to strike or assault another person or damage or destroy personal property or disturb the peace in any way within these safe zones. All in all, members had to abide by all the rules set out by the city of Memphis. Our team was assigned, or our team was designed to operate with a military command structure. So we had a team leader who received his orders from higher leadership and led the team according to those orders. As far as our roles on the team were concerned, we were all basically refiners and executors, while the leadership took on the roles of creators and advancers. Our team's success was measured in several ways. For instance, how well we worked together, how resourceful and cost-effective our team was, if our team met our mission objectives ahead of schedule, on time, or behind a schedule, how well we did to overcome any challenges that our team might encounter, how effective our team was in fulfilling our assigned roles, our individual assigned roles. We also had an opportunity to provide feedbacks on how we felt we could better the roles of the team, how we felt about the actual job that we were doing, and any feedback that we may have had on the leadership on the team at the time. The leadership and management skills used to direct our team were employed as direct orders, so we had very little input, and there was never an instance where any of us ever questioned or disobeyed a direct order, at least in my time on the team. So as a result, our leadership pretty much allowed us to work autonomously within the confines of the law. And since there were very few differences in our team regarding race or gender, our team's diversity was easily managed with good communication and a sense of loyalty and trust. Lastly, I can relate project management concepts to my team by looking at the fact that our team had to operate within the law, with specific time constraints, and with limited resources. And as far as the 5 stages of project management process is concerned, I was not present for the initiation stage, where the need for the team was determined and what resources would be allocated to that team was determined at that time. The planning stage for my team is a daily process and gives us an opportunity to anticipate potential issues or any downfalls that could occur while we're on our tour of duty. And also gives us an opportunity to explore some different ways to mitigate any of those threats or problems that may arise. As far as our roles on the team, our team played within project management setting. Our sponsor was the City of Memphis, who provided our resources. Our project manager was our precinct lieutenant colonel, who oversaw the task force. Um, we were in itself the project team that was responsible for managing the safe zone. We had a project team leader who was responsible for our general oversight. As far as the steering committee and stakeholders, I guess I'd have to relate those primarily to the city council, who provided the vision for our team. And as far as the execution, along with monitoring and controlling, were daily responsibilities we would have to follow the plan that we were given, and completion was always measured in how we returned home to our families. In conclusion, my experience on that team has taught me many things, but most importantly, having a plan, executing that plan, and monitoring and controlling the activities within that plan and that execution, um, all had an impact on how my team made it back to their families. So I take that lesson with me as I lead and follow in future teams. Thank you for your time.